What's up, YouTube? It is unfortunately time for bile water and the putrefied ducks, so I am looking for literally any reason I can find to do something else. To that end, I've been farming rosaries. I got back up to max shards. I'm gonna go buy everything in the game you can buy. It turns out there's a couple of minor things that we've forgotten to do so far. More on that at 11. So first up, I haven't seen the forge solder in ages. We can buy the sting shard. We can also buy a pouch upgrade. That'll help with our cogfly damage, I think. And the shard bundles we'll leave in this door because I'm pretty sure we have plenty of things left to spend our hard-earned rosaries on. And it looks like they've finally decided it's time to give me my own house. Not that I'm going to be buying all the shit for it anytime soon. But hey, it's nice to be appreciated. And she has nothing to sell me, unfortunately. I will take the moment to go unlock my home, though. It's nice to have my own bed. Also, something pretty neat. Your character has this custom animation where they lay down if you sit in the bed for a little bit, but if you open your map, there's actually a custom animation for her to flip the map out while she's in the bed. There's so many little details in this game. Holy shit, it's absolutely unreasonable. So I think that all of the furniture is like another 5,000 rosaries or something. So we're not gonna do that right now. We're not gonna do that right now because they also have the hot tub that unlocks later. We're gonna go get anything left at the Songclave as well and then pay the architect a visit. Yeah, Jubilana has a lot of shit, doesn't she? I think I might just buy these two. How many tools do I have currently? Like if I actually pop over to this page. Okay, I have a shitload of tools. I'm gonna go to the architect first, and I don't want to ever have to go back to the architect after this. It turns out the architect's like right next to the Ventrica, and I just never really figured out what the path was. So I'm gonna go ahead and leave like the entirety of me getting to the architect there, because it finally clicked 11 hours into my second playthrough that you can just go to the architect and it's not that far away. Because I've only just started to understand the map of the cauldron and how it all fits together. Anyways, here at the architect, they have a lot of shit, unfortunately, but I think we have enough to buy all of it. I really hope we have enough to buy all of it. They've got the key. Oh, we might not have the... And we have enough craft metal for everything too, just barely. So despite the fact there's really no need to never come back here, we will never be coming back here. We got everything we need. Which also means it is time to go get the architect's crest. And I do wonder if I want to use that for bile water of all places. That seems questionable, right? I mean, realistically, other than Reaper and Wander, every crest for bile water doesn't really make sense. I didn't really appreciate how badass the binding for the Architect's crest looks the first time I was here. But yeah, I suppose if I'm using any crest in bile water, it's not great. Although, the delayed pogo off the charge pogo on Architect could have some use. My gut thought is I've never pogoed with this before, and taking it into bile water is a bad idea. So like the base pogo for this, right? It's that, which is obviously real bad, but you can actually hold it and go further. I don't know how I feel about this. I do think it has a charged pogo and you basically never do that. That looks so bad. I think its base needle attacks also actually deal more damage than other needles, if I'm remembering right. I'm gonna have to look into some videos before I commit to something. I do know for sure that this charge attack is absolutely ridiculous and hits way harder than every other charge in the game, which is a big deal. What's this dash attack, by the way? It's pretty reminiscent of Hunter's Crest. It should probably be fine. And I'm just talking to them because, like, I'm never coming back here. Want to make sure it doesn't unlock anything in the shop, for instance. And I realize now I'm going to have to make my way out of here since I just got a crest. I'm definitely saved that location and I cannot save and quit. But that's fine because as we discovered earlier, it's literally like right here. It's not hard to leave. You just leave. You just walk out and go to the Ventrica. It's right here. Now I know for an absolute fact that we are going to be using this crest throughout the run. I thought I had more memory lockets than I do. Hopefully we won't get the witch crest too soon. So how much did I unlock other crests? Apparently more than I thought I did. We have fully unlocked the Wanderer just because I love it and I've been farming with it. We've unlocked one slot here. And we fully unlocked Hunter. I guess it... No, we've never got the second tool on Hunter just because I haven't had a use for it. I'm gonna stop by doing everything I can to not go to Bilewater, man. I'm gonna stop by Eva and see if I can get the Vestacret slots, because those would actually be really appreciated. Hey, it finally happened. What's up, my guy? I don't respect you. He broke the statue, that son of a bitch! Oh, that's heartbreaking. Save ruined, basically. I didn't realize I needed to bait him further to the right to make sure the statue survived. Ah, what a crying shame. Well, at least the bridge is still there, I guess. That's all we cared about, right? The bridge. Everyone's fine. Yeah, I've gotten every crest I've really had access to. That should get me at least one Vestacrest slot. I imagine 2 of them. But I haven't unlocked the Beast Crest, so I am missing several slots from that. Would I do the Beast Crest now just to put off Bilewater? Well, I do have the Architect's Crest, which is always the thing I wanted before I fought the Savage Beastfly. So I guess I would. Oh man, I don't have an expanded nature yet. Crying shame. All right, be back in a bit. Time to go fight the Savage Beastfly. I guess for now, this is the Architect's Crest I would set up with. And if I'm going to be unlocking a crest, there's another crest I'd like to unlock first even more. That being the Witch Crest. So let's head over to a different entrance to Bilewater real quick. Also, it occurs to me looking at my interactive map, there's a thing here it's never got for no good reasons. Let me drop down and figure out exactly where it's at. Is this the bottom or the top of the path? This isn't even the right section of rooms. Also, there's a broken wall here. What's this about? Where the hell does this go? Oh man, I do not have an internal map of this area at all. Have I ever been here? What's happening? I've never been in this room in my life. Or any of that. I thought it would open a door when I just turned on the lights. Why? Oh, good question, me. I've got no idea what any of this room was about. It was cool. Maybe I missed something neat happening in the background. I don't know what that room was for. Oh, wait. Did it let these guys out? I thought they were an Act 3 thing. Shows what I know. This is the puzzle room. Which means I am not nearly far enough to the right. Well, this isn't what I was looking for, but I need to do this anyway, I guess. That'll be one more piece of the Cogwork Heart obtained. We should really go do that instead of going to Bilewater, to be honest with you. I always forget how long-winded and dramatic the final reveal of the Cogwork Heart piece are getting us. Jesus. All right, here we go. Here's the path at the bottom. You jump up, you knock the thing down. You can't see shit because it's all pitch black. And that opens the path here to go get the mass shard that I've totally forgotten about getting. Now to the real thing I'm supposed to be doing in this zone. Hopefully I haven't forgotten too many things like that over the course of running around the world. I believe this is the area I need to be in. Yeah, there's the path out to the top, right? There should be something up in the top as well. Oh, it's like an entire path back to Songclave, isn't it? As well as a memory locket, which is greatly appreciated. I need that for getting unbound. I need that for the Witch Crest eventually. All right, we have opened the shortcut up to Songclave from the Bilewater drop, unfortunately. It's not my favorite section of the map, I'll be real with you. But we needed to do this for Zaza. Well, not Zaza. Well, that's half of it. Garmond and Zaza's quest. They have a duel with you up here. And if I want to complete their quest, I imagine that is a mandatory part of it. Also, there's a flea so high up here. I did not remember this guy existing at all until I glanced at the interactive map and there's just a dude here. Go home, guy. What's wrong with you? Now, unfortunately, I can't use the pull-up pouch if I want to play the really, really cool thing with the Plasmium file, which is the reason I want to use this at all. So, if two are locked into Cogfly's Plasmium file, None of these really seem too important as additional pieces to me, but Memory Crystal is pretty cool because, like, if you never need to heal and every time you take damage, it deals damage, that's just neat. I don't know if it's good, but it's neat. So I'm gonna try that out. It's in my notepad of shit people told me in the Crest video where I was like, oh, that's actually really cool. I wonder how that works. And I think tacks are like the lamest of the good tools. I've never really used Cogwork wheels. They're very good. Maybe I should try them out. Never used Snare Setter as well, but I think I'm going to go with the old Sting Shard. Oh, that's interesting. You can get poison cogflies and then take off the thing that makes them poisonous. That's cool. I would not have expected that at all. It's probably gonna get fixed eventually. Yeah, there's my man. What is up, Garmont? I believe this is the final stop. I think he duels me here. Yes. Oh, they're just getting him. He doesn't even hit for 2. Poor guy. I haven't even activated the Plasmium file. I think he's pretty much done, to be honest. The Memory Crystal is so fucking weird. Yeah, that'll do it. You good? Okay, he's fine. He's fine. He's fine. I'm sorry about that, fellas. I will say the charge attack seems genuinely good. It's gonna be really awkward for me adapting to playing with this crest because it's so utterly different from the others. But very, very cool. Anyways, the real reason we're here is not to fight those two. That was just a cool thing that was on the way to the unfortunate objective of this quest, which is to go to Biowater, however briefly. Every time, I always just hit the spikes there. I think if I was going to do it this way, I should have done it already. It's too late now, I guess. I was gonna do the Plasmium overdose, but I don't have the soul to do it. So instead, I'm just gonna make sure I don't pass any secrets on the way down. Oh, zoning transitions give you the double jump back. I was unaware. Anyway, this is a guaranteed land on maggots, unfortunately. Off to the left, what do we have? We have an acknowledgement that there are other paths, but there is nothing in it. Cool. Love you, Biowater. Well, get the Twisted Bud. That's the main thing we're here for. God damn it. This is so frustrating. I feel like if I had just been more aware of what the plan was from the word go, this wouldn't have been a problem. It's possible for me to die here. I'm terrified. I don't fucking like being in Biowater. I want the Plasmium file active. I'm gonna do this again. Gotta be honest, I don't think the Memory Crystal is helpful, and the visual confusion probably makes my build worse. I am just going to equip literally anything else. I don't like the Memory Crystal. I think the good part of this is the infinite healing from the Plasmium file and not the Memory Crystal. Anything for binding seems like a mistake, considering we're going to be done binding after I do Plasmium overdose. Weirdly enough, I don't feel like any of these do anything. That's so strange. I'm gonna take the Weave Light. I don't fucking know. And I feel like we probably won't Sting Shard on the middle one, since it's the one most likely to be used in combat. So now I can go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Check the menu because I forgot the hotkey. Down and right trigger. Down and bind, rather. What? I just bound normally somehow. So my dumbass was reading the hotkey for Plasmium file and not the hotkey for the Architect's Crest. I was looking for up in B and not down and right trigger. So now if I perform the bind while holding up, I get my shit back. Thank God. We use this a couple more times. And suddenly, Plasmium overdose. We're gods of platforming. We just can't sit at benches anymore, but why would I need to sit at a bench anymore? My health is passively regenerating. Theoretically, I have just beaten Biowater. Let's see how it actually plays out. Oh, you guys are all here now, huh? That actually does not regenerate that slowly. Damn it. I'm trying to get used to just fighting like that, and I'm already at full health again. How good is this? How quickly does this regenerate when I've taken damage? One sec, I need to throw myself into some spikes. This dude's being very, very rude. Yeah, it's pretty solid. That's really good. Anyway, let me just throw myself into these spikes a couple of times to see how it works with the multiple missing hearts. Okay, it regenerates one at a time, and it's pretty fast. It looks like 1 1000, 2 1000, 3 1000, 4 1000, 5 1000. I'd say it takes about 6 seconds to regenerate a mask, 3 seconds for the first animation, 3 seconds for the second, something like that. That's really solid, to be honest. I was not expecting to regenerate this quickly. Provided leeches don't break this. Biowater's about to get styled on. Also, this does technically make it the best crest in the game at platforming, since it has infinite health and doesn't need to collect silk anymore. So, how does being hit by the leeches impact this? Well, obviously I'm still losing all my silk, which I don't appreciate, but I don't technically need my silk. So we're gonna go left again, and this time, we're actually going to, you know, do Biowater, not bitch out instantly. So I've immediately taken 2 damage like a chump, but my health does appear to still be regenerating. My god, the leeches, they do nothing. That's incredible. Biowater on easy mode. That's what you love to say. I just assumed leeches would stop this. Anyways, that's the Twisted Bud. Now anytime I open my inventory, he screams at me, but we'll get that turned into a new crest soon. And I'm not even really concerned about the leeches. Like, oh no, I can't bind. Well, no, because I can't, wait, I probably can tool bind, can't I? Well, I'm losing the silk. I don't like that. Like, it makes tool binding decidedly harder, but it doesn't really matter. If at any point I feel like I'm in danger, I can just stop for a second, come back later. Is this a fake wall, maybe? I'm trying to figure out where the memory locket is, because I know there's a memory locket up here somewhere. So I was right. Biowater bullshit, fake wall, memory locket. Got it. Man, now I've got leeches again. Not that it does anything. Oh, I'm in the exhaust organ. This is the memory locket, though. I just didn't remember that thematically I was in the exhaust organ area. Question, does this kill the leeches? It would have been so cool if it did, though. And that is everything I need from upper Biowater from the Whispering Vaults path. We can drop down and go back to the Bellway station and then leave. Fuck this place. I don't need to be here. I've got other things I want to do. Can't sit on that bench, though. That would cost me a lot of shards. Oh no, using the Bell Beast gets rid of my shit. That's really unfortunate. Wow, that makes this playstyle so much less fun. I wish it didn't do that. That fucking sucks. Well, all the same, I'm still gonna fight Cygnus and Gron real quick. It seems like a good fight to take. Because we just, like, lost to them once, realized they could wombo combo us into the lava and never came back. I figure I should drop my one largely useless charm and put on the Warding Bell, or the Magma Bell, rather. I can't help but notice I'm down like 400 files from trying to overdose like 2 or 3 times, doing it twice and messing it up once. So, man, the shard cost in this game is unfortunate sometimes. Anyways, let's fight Forge Brothers, Cygnus, and Gron real quick, because I'm pretty sure we've got this. No, we're not dealing with the ads, buddy. Oh, I meant to let go of the jump only. Just gonna play it safe for a hot second. Save this. Right, that's the ads dealt with. Again, I'm just at full health because that's how the plasmium overdose works. Shit's messed up, yo. I was thinking we must be near a stagger. Evidently, I was wrong. Shit, I wasn't thinking he would be there. I don't like using cogflies. It just makes it so hard for me to tell what's happening. I do like this charge attack, though. It seems very good. There goes one of them. Yeah, the charge attack fucks, man. It has no business hitting this hard. Also, plasmium overdose doesn't seem particularly fair either. We're just jumping. It's cool. It's fine. Yeah, don't worry. We don't need to fight or anything. We're just jumping. Why are you like this? Just fucking fight me, my guy. And getting hit breaks the charge, so I'm just wasting time, it feels like. Just at full health, don't even really need to think about it. I'm genuinely worried I'm gonna permanently die like this. Because I'm just gonna be so used to being at full health. I'm gonna stop looking and not notice I've lost my mask, man. Man, that was fucking sad. Like, I'm actually just kind of astounded how broken the plasmium overdose is. And the charge attack's good, like genuinely good. That's just playing the game on trivialized easy mode. What the fuck was that? What do I even get for killing them? There's a bench over here. I'm gonna open my interactive map. I was looking at the plasmium overdose page. Oh god, I got baited. They tricked me so badly. I don't even have any plasmium left. I have to go back to Xylotl now. Oh, they're the area that is like right on the way to the abyss. I've run through their arena so many times, just not realized that's what I was doing, I guess. Or not through their arena, but under their arena. Like you go down from here. Which also means this secret path that I missed repeatedly in my first run, I can just go to now. I don't remember if it's a silk fragment or a memory locket. There's something all the way at the bottom of this, and one day I will get over my crippling weakness of falling into spikes and see what it is again. What on earth is it? It's a memory locket. Hell yeah. And that's all there is after Cygnus and Kron, so I'm gonna make my way out of here and then head to... That's right, Xylotl to get more plasmium. And now having got more plasmium, rather than just spending the 50 rosaries and being done with it, I'm going to make the files, using 5 of it, and then immediately ask for more so I have to come back after using this one time. Because that shit sucks. I really wish he gave me more than 20. That shit does not last long. Now, having got my plasmium refilled, we all know what time it is. It's time for us to go to... That's right, Shellwood to turn in the cursed bud. I don't want to listen to the screaming baby the rest of my life. I need a crest unlocked. Now, obviously, there's some minor downsides with doing this quest. I don't just get the crest. I have to get infected, deal with the infection, yibbity yabbity, all that bullshit. And, you know, if that forces me to delay biowater by another 5-10 minutes, oh no. The whole you're not allowed to heal at all thing, absolutely terrifying in Steel Soul mode. But that's actually an incredibly easy jailbreak. I didn't realize how close to town you were the first time I did this. I was just scared because I didn't have a map or the ability to heal. Knock, knock, great Yarnaby. I've got mad diseases up in here. No, come on, seriously, I need your help. This one's like hella bad. And if I recall correctly, she's gonna send me to go talk to the Crocodile Gut brothers. And when I get there, if they're alive, I think they actually charge you money for the stuff you need from them. They don't just give it to you. So, hopefully I have enough rosaries. I think I have like 800. Surely that's plenty. All right, one quick trip to Center's Road later. What do you guys want? What's the damage? Yeah, talking mad shit. I'm super sick. Only 160. Dude, I've donated like 2,000 rosaries because people were bored and thought I would give them money. for clearing a catastrophic curse, that is absolutely a steal. And back to Yarnaby. Let's get this operation underway. It'll be nice to actually try out the Witch Crest at like the proper point in the game. I do think I had a negative opinion of it from primarily testing it on Lost Lace, which is like the worst place in the game to use its pogo and a very hard place to use its heal. Looking forward to trying it out in the High Halls arena specifically. Unfortunately, we've got the Witch Crest now, so there's not that much more delaying we can do until we have to go to... That's right, Eva. Because now that we have all these unlocked, we can probably go to Eva and get some more bonuses from her. But first, we may as well go do the Savage Beastfly and get even more crest slots unlocked, right? All right, it's been a long time coming that we got back to the Beast Chapel. I imagine we'll have a much smoother time this time around. In fact, I didn't even sit at a bench on my way here. I am that confident that this guy is actually a chump and I was just criminally undergeared. But just in case I'm wrong, I will open the shortcut. However, I really don't think I'm wrong on this one. Let's see how it goes. I got hit once so far, which honestly is disappointing for me. But yeah, that's about how I thought Savage Beastfly 1 was going to go. Fuck him. Fuck him and everything he stands for. Give me your god-awful Wolverine crest. You know, not sitting on a bench probably didn't really help me at all because I'm not going to be able to save and quit anyway, am I? Well, it was the attitude. It's the attitude that matters. It's about the style points. Gonna try to save and quit and it's not gonna work. One last fuck you from the Savage Beastfly. Walk back through Hunter's March. No, there is not a Bellway in Hunter's March. Have fun. I do want to say, the Beast Crest is just genuinely awful. I've got nothing good to say about it. I saw a surprising number of Beast Crest stands coming to its defense in the comments when I made the Crest video. And a lot of them are just like fully Dunning-Kruger lined themselves. People being like, dude, you can just phase tank the boss and out heal all its damage. And it's like, yeah, no, you can't. It only heals for a maximum of 3, my guys. This crest just doesn't do anything. It's got the worst pogo in the game by far, with a massive delay to its startup and almost no downward aggression. Like, it has its uses, but I would rather have a downward attack, and this one simply doesn't, and especially it doesn't have an instantaneous one, which matters a lot. This crest just sucks, man. It is by far the worst in the game. But I will be giving it its fair shot at some point, probably in the High Halls Gauntlet and against Lace too, because those are good fights to test things on. I'll get this disgusting, filthy crest off of my screen. Have I fully unlocked the Witch? I have. Do I have any memory lockets? No. Put the Architect back on, rebuild my shit. Gonna need to farm shards at some point. Not even sure how you do that other than buying them. But there's no more putting it off. We have nowhere else to go except for Eva, of course. I need that Vestacrest slot. Give me the upgrades. Now, unfortunately, this blue Vestacrest is actually kind of useless unless I go to Putrid Ducks to get the Quick Sling, which is awkward because I don't want to do that. But there's really not much else I can do to put it off. Oh, we got the Crest Hunter evolved too. That might be enough to full complete her then. We might be getting Silksong right now, which would be very helpful. I would like that a lot. Is it possible to complete it without even fully unlocking all the Act 2 Crest? I imagine not. Yeah, no, not enough, unfortunately. Yeah, I need more to get Silksong. Anyways, there's no putting it off any longer. It's time for... That's right, the Mist, as accessible from the Sinner's Road. Oh, and also, on the way here, I picked up this memory locket, but for dramatic purposes, I needed to announce the mist first. Just forgot that was in Halfway Home for a long time, apparently. Where to, little moth friends? Left side, say less. Wait, up, up. That was a much wider room than I thought it would be. Where to this time, friends? Top right. Was I able to just go straight up? I thought I had to go around like that. Anyways, where are we heading to this time? Just immediately to the left, it seems. There's supposed to be banshees in here. Where are the banshees at? Anyway, that's the first half of the mist just done instantaneously. It's a lot easier when there are no banshees. Although it's getting hard to avoid them, it seems. Up and left, so towards the banshees. Whoa! It missed me and then I took contact damage from its body? I wasn't really aware that was one of the options. I'm gonna choose to fight this one again. Oh, this isn't good. This is exceptionally bad. I'm just gonna leave and accept that I've done it wrong on this room. Cause, that was too many banshees aggroed all at once. Where do you guys say I should go? Down and left. Which is definitely not what the previous answer was, but I've juggled the mist, so to speak. Although, I don't know if I fully reset my progress by doing that. Because I went out the wrong door initially. Guess I'm just gonna go all the way to the left and hope that it's over here. Because if you guys tell me to go anywhere other than left, I'm gonna have a problem. Okay, thank God, they're telling me to go left. Could you just not right now? All right, that's a banshee dealt with, I guess. That was a little bit messy. Tell me it's just like right there. Okay, good. Now, I think if I didn't break everything, we should be done. We're done. Hell yeah. Wait, no, this could be the halfway point. I don't know if we're done or if that was the halfway point. I think I broke everything by going out the wrong one once. No, that's not good. What? We can do this. Okay. I did not even see the trap. Thanks, multi-binder. Hey, Moss. What the hell's going on? Where do I go? Straight left, you say? God, that is a lot of banshees. Oh. Well, I'm pretty sure that was the last exit, but there were no walls down there and I just fucked up. So I get to do the whole mist again. You don't have to watch it. This shit sucks. I could just use Plasmium over this, but I really don't want to. That shit's expensive. Just imagine that instead of falling and fucking it all up, we walked into this room and it was so... What? I thought I was done. How'd I mess up a room? I'm stuck in a fucking loop. It's awful. So just imagine that we had transitioned into that room instead of messing it all up. Twice. Christ almighty. And popping out of the exhaust organ ever so briefly to the left to free that one flea that's heading off to the side. Another one's home safe. Let's go fight the Phantom. Let's go do something fun. Something that's not at all like bile water. Hello, Phantom. I guess I'm just gonna fight it with the nail, right? Wonderful start. It's fine. We have multi-binder and warding belt. We can just recover it. It's gonna take me a long time to figure out exactly how I want to use that pogo attack. I don't need to heal until I'm at 4 missing mass. What's my spell? Oh, right, I don't have one. That's not how any of this shit works. Oh, I'm dying. That's so funny. You good? I thought it was gonna do the 4 in a row. I thought we got into phase 2 just barely. I'm kind of glad it's not doing the 4 in a row because I'm playing real shittily. Rude. Well, it just parried like 8 attacks, so that's cool. Let's go to heal. Well, that's not good. Thanks, Warning Bell. Fortunately, you can only stop so much of my incompetence. Not quite long enough for the up attack there. Please, I would like to fight you. Just going to heal. It's probably fine. What? I've never seen that before. Thanks, Dice. You're goated. I didn't know if I could get anywhere from there. And I'm just bad at the game. I don't have any excuse for that one. Oh, I forgot you can aim it up. What? I don't know if she can multi-hit you. I would expect that Phantom can multi-hit you. I don't feel safe at that health value. Now, if we were to switch over to the Witch real quick and put on Quick Bind and Multi-Bind and the Trobio Mirror. And like, if I really wanted tools, I guess I could use them, but I'm probably not going to. Let's see how this does. That is not the right rune in the first place. We wanted Multi-Binder. So getting that wrong is a big deal. Unfortunately, being on Steel Soul is a pretty major nerf to Witch, since it actually does want the Warning Bell as well, on top of all this other shit. I'm going to go Injector Brand over Warning Bell. I think that's better, but I don't know if it is for sure. Now, I did run into a spike on my way to the boss, so normally I'd be like, oh, it's fine, I'll just heal before the boss. It's not a big... Oh, wait, no, we're using Witch Crest. I really don't think the Witch Crest is that good. Like, I appreciate the moveset a lot, but it's not just upside that it sucks you in on the pogo, right? You good up there? Right. Well, that was very colorful. I couldn't tell what was happening, unfortunately. Unfortunately. Can we just fight, please? The old fall on them strategy. The old walk slightly away and your opponent cannot heal strat. Jesus Christ, it's so upsetting to use this crest, man. I don't know how people stand for this. Like, the moveset's really good, but it's like, what boss are you fighting where you think this is good? Do they just love it in gauntlets and that carries the rest of their perception? I'm genuinely confused. Well, that's the end of that attempt. I would be at full health on every other crest in the game. And on this crest, I have no health left because the boss just moved slightly away from me twice. I feel like I could easily first try Phantom or just use the Hunter Crest I've been using all game, but like, live a little. Like, the moveset is really good. I'm not going to pretend otherwise. Back to full health. Nice. It was slightly too close to her there. 3, 4, 5. You gonna fight me sometime soon? She does have my number a little bit. That dash attack is vicious, by the way. That thing hits way harder than one attack, in case anyone doesn't know. It's why the fight's already over. That and the fact that Bind itself hits like an absolute truck. It's like, yeah, I get liking the Witch Crest. When it's good, it's so good. When you're in the rhythm, it feels like the best crest in the game, and it doesn't even feel close. But God almighty, does it suck in ways that no other crest sucks sometimes. Except, I guess, the Beast Crest, because it's basically just a better heal than the Beast Crest. They're both conditional, able to fail heals, but the Beast Crest is so much worse in that regard. Anyway, where does this even go? Like, right? Yep, of course, bile water and all that. Well, I needed this memory locket, so I'm glad I came up here. Where the fuck am I? If I'm where I think I am, the Grand Bellway is beneath me. Okay. And we never did quite get to the part where I go somewhere. Oh, cool. Now I have this area open. Okay, so that's another way for the Grand Bellway to connect to other shit. And this is like the Whispering Vaults. The area of the Underworks beneath the Whispering Vaults. Nothing? I don't know. I can't tell. And I'm incredibly sad to say that it is now finally time for... It's really Bile Water this time. There's no rug pull this time. I'm all out. I think I've done the entire game except for Bile Water. There's nothing left. At least on your end it is. On my end, I'm gonna go edit the video, like take a break, get a drink, do literally anything else, man. I don't want to do Bile Water. It doesn't sound like a good time. And what's worse, because I'm going to be using the Architect's Crest and the Plasmium files when I do Bile Water, I'm going to need to sit down and do like all of Bile Water and Putrid Aqueduct or whatever it's called all in one go, like 1 to 2 hours straight of the worst zones in the game, but maybe Plasmium file will make it okay. Yeah, no, absolutely fuck that. It's the next day. I literally edited the video and went to sleep. I'm not doing Bile Water. Turns out there's a ton of stuff I missed, like the flea at the top of Whispering Vaults right there. I've got an entire laundry list of not Bile Water things I could be doing. And speaking of fleas I missed, popping back over to the very beginning of the Wormways, I just forgot to grab the flea here too. Not that you would know since all the footage here was lost, but yeah, I just forgot to grab this little guy. Not like he's hard to get, I just wasn't paying attention apparently. I was busy being in the Wormways, having a bad time. I was also gonna come upgrade the Curve Claw, but apparently he just can't do that in Act 2, because even after letting time pass, he's still not here. Now, the great big list of things I found to do to avoid Bile Water at any and all costs, we can get the last piece of the Cogwork Heart and go resurrect Second Sentinel, who I really should have resurrected a long time ago, to be honest, but hey, whatever, it's done now. And while we're not going to be doing the Hiles yet, I did want to show off that we've done the Garmon and Zaza quest by having that duel with him next to Songclave. So I can actually recruit him to help me in the High Host fight if I want. And to my knowledge, he's unkillable. I'll show it off for just a hot second, but I don't want to do it yet. I want to do it with Chakra instead. And I'm told, unfortunately, I can't have both. She just replaces him because she's much better once you unlock her quest. I really thought I'd get all three of them and not just one guy. Also, Zaza, you coming? My guy? I said yes, didn't I? There he is. It's very good in gauntlets though. Like the witch heal is just ridiculous when you're in a situation where it excels. I guess I'm gonna use it again. Yeah, just one shot the guy, get back to full health. It's not like it's an easy enemy to deal with. These guys hit very hard and are incredibly erratic in their moves. I'm having a real hard time here for no good reason. Just stop being alive, I'm tired of it. But yeah, as you can see, Zaza is here, he's doing his best. He's mostly getting in the way, but I appreciate the solidarity, dude. All right. See, that's my big problem with Witch Quest. I mess up even once and suddenly I have no health. It has so little room for error, but I don't want to do that gauntlet right now in the first place. I'm probably going to stabilize there, but I'm more interested in doing other things, just not Blightwater. So popping back down to the Cogrock Court, however, briefly doing the double jump right beneath the bench, let's resurrect the man, the myth, the legend himself, the second Sentinel. Although I don't suspect he's going to be much harder this time around. Do I not have the heart? Why can't I do? Oh, I had to be in front of it, not on top of him. Fair enough. Welcome back to the world of the living, buddy. Got bad news. You're going to have to fight me soon. Apparently, I'm a criminal. Which, yeah, fair, I guess. I've killed quite a few servants of the Citadel. But that was just a minor distraction from my real goal in life, freeing every single flea. Even, unfortunately, Krat. Congratulations, pervert. You get to live to creep on women another day. I guess I shouldn't be presumptuous. Maybe he creeps on men, too. Next on the infinite number of distractions, we actually have to start getting into these terrible zones of bile water and putrefied ducks. I wanted to check my map to see where this last guy was, and it's not very helpful. So a quick hop down from the Bellway and putrefied ducks, and we can grab the map here. Does that help? Yes, he's all the way to the right in the zone. Thank you. Also, that's the opposite of what I wanted to hear, but I guess the zone's not that big, so we'll knock out putrefied duck right now. Needed to go all the way to the right for the fleas anyway. All right, this shortcut's not open yet. Perfect. I guess while I'm in the neighborhood, I should pick up the worst quest in the game to just kill a whole lot of people in a whole lot of ways and use my shards doing it. I probably don't have to do this one, to be honest with you, but oh well, we've done all the other quests. Not really part of the run to do every quest in the game, but it just sort of ended up happening by accident. Oh yeah, I can also do bile water with the Wreath of Purity this time. I can get that before I go there. Wouldn't that be fun? What is up, Vogue? Get out of here, go home. I can track the fleas on my own time. And now we discovered the Pale Lake, I believe it's called, so the fleas can come here. But before we leave, there's some stuff off to the right we need to pick up. Most notably, the Steel Soul quest, which is the whole reason I did Putrefied Ducks just now. And I think I'm actually fully done with Putrefied Ducks, barring turning in the quest and Flea Carnival stuff later. There is the resting spot. I think there's also a craft medal all the way to the right. I wasn't expecting Putrefied Ducks to be so short. I can only hope that bile water is just as easy. Now, you're never going to believe it. It's actually time to get started with bile water, but only just barely technically, as you can probably tell by the fact I still have the witch crest equipped. God knows I would not be coming here with that crest in a million years. No, the reason I've come here, as you might be able to tell by all the rings in the ground, is simply to go say hi to Chakra and buy the last map from her, which should unlock her quest. Get me out of here. That's the extent of this little detour into bile water. And the reason we wanted those maps is so that Chakra put the Trails End quest up here in Bellheart. Because now that this is here, it means we can do all of bile water in one go. We don't have to go back to do Chakra's quest. Also, there's a quest to fight another Savage Beastwife, which honestly still sounds preferable to bile water, but I'll probably be saving that for next time. But with all of the resting spots discovered for the Steel Soul quest line here in the bottom left of the map, past the Wanderer's Crest, there's just a new area opened up that is entirely Steel Soul exclusive. Not that it's a big or interesting area. And there's a new boss fight here. Not that it's a big or interesting boss. Cease your summoning, fool bug, though you may yearn for freedom, that savior you hope to call will bring only death. I'm guessing all the dialogue I've been skipping was them summoning the void like an idiot. The Witch Crest with no ability to gain silk, huh? Does this really count as a boss? It's just a guy. Which direction did it even attack just now? What are you doing, bud? Are you sure you're a boss? I'm so disappointed. Oh, it shot the ground. I see. Anyway, I'm tired of being here. Like, I'm actively disappointed every second I'm in this room. Get him, Cockflies. Rude. So, good job, idiot. It's not quite the spectacular Steel Soul only boss I was hoping for. It's kind of just a trash mob with a theme song, if you ask me. That void must not be called, Bug, and not ever. None control it, though many have tried. Any strength you hoped it offered would be fast proven false. It's just unfortunate I arrive in time. Your shell is saved, all by the wish of your steel companion, and fear of her master's punishment. Anyway, I'm not overly interested in this guy's dialogue about how he's a dipshit that thought something the void would be a good idea. I feel like it's a very familiar story at this point. Now, while the boss you get for playing on Steel Soul mode might not be the most interesting one, the reward for this quest is incredibly good. Steel Soul is an item that I absolutely wish was in the normal run. I'm sorry, I am 13 hours deep into a permadeath run Steel CRG. I'm so far past reading quest text right now, I can't be bothered to care. Give me the reward, it is a hell of a thing. We have the Grow Stone. A cold, steely stone with remarkable regrowth capacity. If shattered into shell shards, it will reform over time. So I just get 127 or so shell shards whenever. Basically, whenever I remember to open my menu, I hope. I hope it's like 1 to 5 minute stops for that to regrow. That's gonna help out my shard economy a lot because we were getting pretty low on those. But sadly, save and quit on its own is not enough to regrow the stone. Now, next time, unfortunately, I think there's actually no putting it off. We'll be doing Biowater. But for now, oh, wouldn't you look at the time, the video's over. What a shame. What a crying shame we can't do Biowater right now. So thank you for your time, and I'll see you in the next one. Have a wonderful night. Don't spend it in Biowater, folks.